Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with the Road to the World Record. And we are here today. We're in 22:44. We've just completed the Euros 22:44 on stream, if you ever want to watch. But we are here to review the Euros in entirety. All that's happened in our save so far. There's been a lot that's happened throughout the years, and we're going to go through and have a little look and see who's been the most successful, who's been losing a lot, crazy wins, just like our World Cup review. So let's go in and have a look at the past winners. So we left off, obviously the game started in 2015, so we just had Spain back-to-back winners. And 2016 was no different. Spain beat Croatia in the final, 2-0 after extra time to win it, and get a third in a row, which is insane. 2020, though, Belgium's golden generation finally kicks in as Belgium beat France in the final here. 3-2, an incredible game, but they finally get that big piece of silverware. I don't think... Well, that could still happen. Could still happen. 2021 Belgium's at the moment. Well, it depends on whether this goes out. They're playing Italy today. Yeah, 2024, England get to the final, but lose. They lose on penalties as well. Can you imagine? 2024 on penalties. But 2028 and 2032, England beat Germany. First 2-1. And then 1-1 on penalties. 1 in Glasgow as well. That would be something. That is huge, especially considering what we've just been through. So back-to-back winners, England there, followed by back-to-back winners of Italy. First beating France 2-1, and then, of all things, beating Denmark. Denmark getting all the way to the final. If we go to the tree, I don't know how Denmark did it. Where did Denmark come from? 1-0 versus Switzerland. 6-1 over Northern Ireland, 2-1 over Belgium, and then finally lose in the final there. So unfortunate for them. And then an even bigger shock: 2044, Slovenia win the Euros over France. Madness, absolute madness here. They beat Norway 3-2. I don't even know what they did in the groups. Sweden and Norway in the groups there. Scotland topped their group. Slovenia comes second to Germany. This is a crazy. Wales even got through in this group. It's all over the place, lads. But Slovenia end up beating Norway 3-2, Greece 1-0, Netherlands 3-2, and then France in the final 2-1. To cap off an incredible win for them. As we saw, if you've seen the previous video, they just did get to the semi-finals of the 22:44 Euros. So they were 200 years of hurt continue for them. They could have done it on the 200th anniversary of winning the Euros, but unfortunately not. But Slovenia, a Euros and a World Cup now. Incredible. 2048 goes back to England. England over the Netherlands in the final here. 5-0. Very dominant performance there. We then get Italy again over Russia in the 2052 Euros, 2-1 over in the final there. Sweden 2015 over Russia as well. Russia they just can't win it. It seems 1-0 in the final. I don't know how Sweden did it, but that is a big one for the books. They finished top of their group, and then. Almost, look at that. 4-4 on penalties there. 3-2 extra time. 4-4 on penalties there. Sweden beat Scotland, Belgium, England, and then Russia to get through. So that's a huge win for Sweden. France beat Spain in the 2060 World Cup on penalties. 3-3. What a final that would be. And then Spain get revenge. Beat Netherlands 2-1 in the final. Russia finally do it after 2 losses. They beat Portugal 3-1 in the final to get their first ever Euros, I think. Is it the first? Well, since the USSR. Then followed up by Portugal. They lost it the year before. They win it this year. 2-1 over Spain. Nice win for them. Following that, Germany don't do too well for the next 3 times. They lose to Italy, Spain, and the Netherlands. 5-3 over Italy. 2-1 over Spain under Spain, and then 3-2 to the Netherlands. So sucks to be a Germany fan. 2088, Spain beat Romania in the final to win the 2088 Euros. Romania somehow got to the final there, beating Slovenia, Portugal, and Netherlands. So close for Romania. Then 92 and 96, England are back again. A win over France 1-0 in Glasgow again, and then over Belgium in Spain on penalties to get those two Euros, and then Turkey 2100 the new century, beat Italy in extra time to get through. Where did they even start? Turkey topped their group over England, and then end up beating Portugal, Belgium, Spain, and Italy. It's not even an easy. It wasn't an easy run from it. It was a tough run, but they win the 2100 Euros. Followed up by Netherlands winning over Germany in the 2104. Holland over Germany there 2-1. Portugal again over Switzerland 6-1 in the final. Not close that one at all. Germany finally. Have you noticed this? Germany literally haven't won a Euros yet. They lost. They lost 2 here. They lost another 3, and they lost 1 against Netherlands. And then suddenly 21-12 turns up, and then as you can see, it's just pure Germany from then on. Germany win their first Euros for the first time since 1996. It has been a long old time, but they beat Italy finally 2-1 in Wembley to get their first ever Euros in this save. Italy the next time beat France 3-2 after extra time, and then Germany win it 3 years in a row over Spain, France and Portugal. 2-0 over Spain, 5-2 after extra time over France, and then 2-0 after extra time over Portugal. Portugal then go back to back over Spain, 3-1, and then over England, 3-1 after extra time. And then Germany again at 21-40 beat Denmark on penalties. So close for Denmark getting another Euros under their belt. Draw 1-1 there. 21-44 goes to France over Spain. And then 21-48 is Italy over Portugal. 21-52 Netherlands win it again, but over Poland. So close to a different team winning it, but Poland lose out. Back to England for 2 more times over Germany and Holland. Netherlands was a penalty loss, and then Germany they win 2-0. Italy then beat Serbia. Serbia so close on penalties as well. So close there in the 21-64. England lose to Spain in the 21-68, 2-0. 21-72, Italy beat the Netherlands 1-0. Finally, 21-80, France beat Spain 3-2 after extra time. 21-84, Germany win over Italy 2 times in a row, actually. 21-84 and 21-88. It's the same one. 1-0 over Italy. And then 5-3 over Italy. The second one's a bit more packed. 21-92, Portugal beat Spain. And then 21-96, Germany win again over the Netherlands 2-1. 2200, France win it on the new century over Russia 1-0 in the final. Then at 2204, Italy beat Germany 3-1 after extra time. 2208, Netherlands beat Croatia 2-1. We're still going here. 22-12, England lose to Spain, and then Spain go back-to-back over Turkey in 22-16 with a 3-1 win. 22-20, Netherlands beat Belgium on penalties. Belgium nearly getting another one there. 22-24, Russia get their second ever Euros, winning 2-1 over the Netherlands. But the Netherlands come back the next year, beating Slovenia. Slovenia, I don't know, they're just the shadow pick. They won a World Cup, won a Euros. They lost a Euros final there to the Netherlands. 22-32, Portugal beat Netherlands as well. Then 22-36, Ukraine beat Netherlands there. Insane stuff there. Where did Ukraine come from? I didn't even see. They came 3rd in their group, behind Germany and Scotland. And then if we look at the tree, where did they go? They beat Spain, beat France, beat Croatia, and then beat Netherlands in the final 1-0 to claim their first ever European Championships. 22-40, Netherlands win over the Czech Republic. Was it 3-0? Czech Republic nearly getting so close. And as we've just gone through before, the 22-44 Euros, Germany beat Spain in Glasgow to claim another European Championship. So a lot of crazy winners there. There's it's really, really cool looking at. You see got Ukraine, you've got Sweden, Slovenia, even Turkey. But to be completely honest, there's a lot of the same teams winning it. It's Germany, Portugal. It's the big nations really. Like you've got Germany, Netherlands, Portugal, Spain, France. Not too much though, to be fair. Italy a few times, England a few times. If we look at the records, Germany are the holders of the most times with 11, which is a bit crazy. But there we go. And then what else have we got? Well, lowest attendance, Slovenia versus Norway. Biggest win was England over Austria, 7-0. Highest scoring game was France 6, Belgium 5. Germany, most games won in a row. Obviously, they won 3 tournaments in a row. Ireland have the 17 losses in a row. Germany went 30 games without losing, which is crazy if you think about how many games there are at Euros. But yeah, most team goals was Spain in 2060. Most conceded was Hungary in 2180. Pepe Sainz is the top goal scorer ever with 12 goals in 2060. He also got 5 goals against Cyprus, which probably helped him to that. Most assists, Gunter Arts in 2068. Highest average rating was Will Ross from England. Most player of the match was Melvin Fuller. Very recently in 22-28. Youngest player was 16. This is actually a Hungarian, and the oldest player was Predrag Ivanovic, who's a Montenegrin versus Portugal. And then we've got a few other things there, but that's pretty much it. We do have obviously I've made my little spreadsheet here to show who has won the most Euros since we've started, basically. So if I have a little look here, I'll drag it over. So Germany, obviously, it says they've won 11. It does count one of them before. Since the save has started, they've won 10 Euro finals. They have lost 8, so they did lose quite a few. Italy have 9 wins with 5 finals losses. Netherlands have 8 wins with 7 losses. England got 7 wins. That's not too bad with only 4 losses. Spain, not so good though. Spain have 6 wins and 8 finals losses. Portugal have 6 finals wins with 3 losses. France haven't done one at all. Only 4 final wins. 6 losses as well, so not too good there. Russia, 2 Euro wins with 3 losses. I don't think they'd be too unhappy with that. Belgium, 1 win. They finally got a win there, but 2 finals losses. Slovenia, 2 finals appearances, 1 win, 1 loss. Sweden with only the 1 appearance and a win. Turkey with 2 appearances with 1 win and 1 loss. And then finally Ukraine with 1 win and 0 losses. And then there's a few sides that have got to the finals but never won. Denmark have done it twice. Czech Republic, Croatia have also done it twice. Romania, Switzerland, Poland and Serbia have come oh so close but not been able to win it. And actually in the Euros we don't have 3rd place teams, so that's just how it goes there. But yeah, that is pretty much the Euros. I don't even know when the next Euros will be getting held. It doesn't tell us yet, but it'll be interesting. But yeah, what we will do in the future is we play through these live on my Twitch channel, Smorry7. So recently we just played through the 22-44 Euros. We watched all the games, and it was a great time. We're going to be doing the same thing with the World Cup and the same thing with the next Euros. So probably in a couple of weeks we'll be doing that. So come check it out. It's a great time. The story of Matthias Popov and the story of obviously Slovenia were huge talking points throughout. So yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little review and all the sort of crazy things that happen in this save. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good time, and I'll see you guys later.